Well, we always thought it was going to be a close game, and so it stacked up. Nothing really between the sides. Huddersfield will look at that Jonathan Russell disallowed goal in the first half and feel maybe that they were a little bit hard done to. Sheffield United, second half, certainly creating some clear chances, but Derek Geary, would you agree maybe the draw just about right?
Yeah, I think, John, overall looking at the whole game, probably a fair result for both teams, but in saying that and knowing Eki and how he is, he'd be considering the chances we created a bit in the second half, and I think he'd be going into finishing the game disappointed that we've not won the game, but he'd be satisfied with the point.
Well, you could certainly argue that United had the clearer chances in the second half.
Yeah, 100%. I think, especially the last 20 minutes there, they really put it on them. Like we were talking before the game, how the intensity in training's gone up. You can see the fitness levels in the players is quite high at the minute, and we had real chances. I think it was Sandra Berg there at the end. That could have probably gone in. It was a good block on the line.
Well, let's take a look at some of those chances. And after a quiet first half, the game had barely restarted when it was this man, of course, Billy Sharp. Kind of a classic Sheffield United style attack, this one.
Yeah, typical obviously Billy, great movement in the box, it's a good first touch, and probably the defender's done well, but Billy be disappointed there. I think he might have thought that was going in the back of the net.
I'll tell you what, from that angle it almost looks as though it grazed the post, didn't it? It was even closer than I'd imagined at the time. Yeah. Very, very close to a goal there yet again for Billy Sharp. And then it was Ollie McBurney who had an opportunity 2 minutes later.
Yeah, obviously it's good play. Straight into the midfield. Flecky's done well there. Sharpie's come across.
Manages to find it across.
Yeah, it's good movement, and I think it's just gone behind Ollie McBurney. If you could just see it onto his back leg, I think it was a bit more in front of me, might have got a better connection, but no, it was a good chance.
Sander Berge, well, there's Ollie McBurney. Sander Berge had a couple of opportunities in the second half. This one, first of all, came in the 58th minute.
Yeah, again, it's he's done well. He's a big guy. He's got a good strike in him. I think it's a good goalkeeping there, really. The ball bounced just before the keeper, but it's a good save and it's a good hand. Keeper
gets down well, didn't he? Because that was dipping.
Yeah, it was.
Not an easy one.
Yeah, especially in those conditions, it was a difficult one to deal with.
Yeah, by then it was absolutely siling it down. Pretty horrific conditions in Huddersfield. And then in the 83rd minute, John Fleck, you see, comes very, very close. I think he hits the post, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's a good corner routine. Flecky's come across the ball. It's gone through a cluster of players. It's an outstanding save. At one stage I thought it was in. It was a difficult one for the goalkeeper. That's a top class save there.
He thought he got it. You don't really come a lot closer than that. It was a great strike from Fleck.
It was a great strike, and as I said, it's come through. He's been blinded and he's pulled off a great save, and he's probably earned his bit of luck when it's come off the post.
And then saving I don't suppose best till last, but certainly maybe the closest United came to a goal right at the end, some 5 or 6 minutes before the final whistle. And Sander Berge getting the opportunity.
Yeah, Ollie's got a shot off there. It's a good save. I think it's the keeper. It's a block on the line, sorry. And then Sandra, anywhere else, kicks it anywhere else, it's a goal. And to be fair, Huddersfield point of view, they'll see it as a good defending on the goal line.
Well, they certainly got men back in numbers. And United pushing and pushing in the closing stages there. That's ultimately the draw. Eki in that dressing room right now, is he going to be saying, yeah, come on, we should have won that one? Or is he going to be perhaps deep down thinking a point here, that'll do?
I think he'd be kicking himself if he haven't probably won the game with the chances he got at the end. But overall, when he looks at it in the cold light of day, they've won the last 4 games. The next 5 of the next 6 games are at home. So I think that's a really good point going into the latter stages of the season. 2
home games coming up, and still those games in hand. There is still big cause for optimism for United fans.
I think so. You can see the wave of momentum. I think there's a good energy around the place. I think we're at joint 6th place now. Yep. I think we're on joint points. So I think it's all to play for. I think I fancy us against anyone in this league at this present moment, regardless of the squad that we've got, the energy in the team and the momentum which they're playing at.
Well, there's a really big night coming up for you to enjoy here on SUTV. There you are on Tuesday night. Hull City, the visitors to Bramall Lane. We're on air from 7 o'clock in the evening. Richard Graves is joined by Chris Morgan and, as always, by Kevin Gage. So really look forward to it then. Hope you can join us. Remember, 7 o'clock, Sheffield United against Hull City. So from Derek, myself and everybody else involved here at Bramall Lane this afternoon, goodbye for now, and we'll see you on Tuesday.